Well, I tell you what, we have an absolutely perfect Midwestern afternoon for football, and EA Sports brings you coverage of the NFL from Paul Brown Stadium in Cincinnati. This crowd loves their orange and black. The scene just a short time ago, they were in full roar as their guys burst out of the locker room. We're ready for football as the Bengals get set to do battle with the Cleveland Browns. With Charles Davis, as always, I'm Brandon Gaud.
So when they're that high powered, you've got to find a way to hold them under 20, because to me, that's the magic number. 20-point score gives yourself you give yourself your best chance to win.
So if they're up around 24, 28, 30, they could be in some trouble.
And I think so, because then you turn it into a shootout, and that means your offense has to keep pace.
From the 36, Brady. This one complete to Devin Funchess. And inside the 20 before he's brought down.
He tried to jump the route.
Those are the kinds of plays right there that show you why he's the #3 man in the NFL in terms of receiving yards.
Also tells you there's a full combination of what he's got going in his game. You name it, from route running to catching the football. That's why he's able to produce those types of numbers.
So from inside the 20, here's 1st and 10 at the 18. Into the red zone, it's Brady. That is caught at the 7. And all the way down inside the 5 to the 4. So they gave up the early touchdown. This has been a pretty good response. Nice drive, taking it down 1st and goal.
And I know all the cliches jump in, right? Don't get away from your game plan too early. Make sure you're settled down. Don't panic. But it's all true, isn't it? Because otherwise, you get out of what you plan to do during the game, and it's still early. Don't get crazy because you gave one up. Just respond as you just noted.
Evans. And he gets halfway.
Oh, man, hold them blocks,
from the 4 down to the 2-yard line. Good first step there defensively, but they're still knocking on the doorstep, so maybe another run here?
I think so, and one of my favorite coaches used to say, son, if you could darn near lay down near the end zone and get in, give me my best power running play with my best back right now.
Evans again. And he is in.
They gave him a damn animation to stop. He should have been able to, I was holding turbo. He should have been able to just run straight in. They could stop and gave him an animation to absorb the hit. They slowed him down.
An extra point of tying this thing up. Well, first quarter, maybe too early to talk about statement drives, Charles, but that sure seemed like a statement drive right there.
Well, if we're going to talk
about
I don't know
what the hell our
damn
defense
I think what they're saying is,
the Browns drive about to get started. They're at the halfway point of the season, Charles. 8-0. What a great start. Clearly a Super Bowl contender, if not the outright favorite, through 2 months to win the whole thing.
Well, there aren't too many bad things you can say right now because this team is playing pretty well. They've had a couple of injuries. That could plague them down the stretch. But their intensity doesn't waver. I think the road to the Super Bowl is going to go through them in the playoffs. And if you're on their road, things can be bumpy for you.
Set your ass up.
Down, but not before they get it.
We ain't got enough depth on the team to have injuries on.
He was solid last week, over 100 yards in their victory on the ground. They want to get that going again.
Absolutely. What they also understand is that from week to week, it's not necessarily the same, but they want it to be, right? What they saw last week on the ground, they want to see in this game as well.
They'll go right back to Evans here on 1st down.
Damn, man, how you let the damn D lineman come back and get
to the 30-yard line?
Hold that damn block.
You and I, partner, we got the plum assignment this week. An unbeaten team against a one-loss team. Really Not much separating these two entering play here today.
Not much at all, and I think for both coaches, they've looked at their team and said, guys, you got to know what you're getting into in this one, and you better be ready to go.
Let's get the first down. They're trying to bait us.
Are we as good as we think we are? We're about to find out.
On second down now. It's Evans.
Come on, man. Y'all got to block better, bro.
Only get it up to about the 31.
He's going to go change the sliders.
There, and that's going to set up a 3rd down and 2. Well, this defense for the Bengals, they really played well a week ago in that win over the Jets.
And no matter what's done throughout a ball game, it always comes back to blocking and tackling. That's the essence of football. But I think it's hard for people to understand just how difficult it is to tackle, especially open field. Very few missed tackles on tape that I saw last game. This team does a nice job of getting their opponents on the ground.
They'll try and run for it with Evans. And he's going to have the first down, yardage to the 35. So this rivalry, Charles, here in the Buckeye State, Cincinnati and Cleveland, you know, you felt like for a while it took a dip as these two franchises struggled. But now I think this rivalry is budding again as one of the best under-the-radar rivalries in the NFL.
I agree with you absolutely, because both of these teams have the arrow pointing up. They've kind of solved their quarterback issues. They're building up their rosters. But one of the most defining moments of this rivalry to me wasn't even in a Browns-Bengals game. It was a Seahawks-Bengals game. And head coach Sam White addressed
he got off the line late.
Emphasized that Cincinnati was the place to be.
Well, Charles, I think his exact words were, you don't live in Cleveland, you live in Cincinnati.
I don't think this really helping. I think I probably should leave him.
On second down, Evans looking for space.
Yeah.
They do
moving, bring the tight end slash fullback over ain't actually helping.
Ladies and gentlemen, that is a force of nature at the defensive tackle position. Yes, he's as big as they come, but still plenty agile. He's able to make a nice play there to swallow up the ball carrier.
Throwing is Brady on 3rd down.
Go on, Nico.
And he's got another first down as the tackle's going to be made at the Bengals 40.
That is one heck of a catch right there. Got his eye on it the whole way and able to make the grab one-handed. Very nicely done, and for a nice chunk of yardage, too.
First down, Brady. That's complete to Peoples-Jones. This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2. Looking to throw again on second down. Brady. And he's got another first down as the tackle's going to be made at the Bengals' 22-yard line. They're going to have to do something with him. He was so sensational last week, over 200 yards. AFC Offensive Player of the Week, what do? You hold him?
That's a good start as long as you can get away with it. Otherwise, just giving up penalties and free plays for the offense. But I think you've got to do a combination of things. Chip it as
good job shaking off that tackle.
People in the territory for him. You've got to do everything and change it up from snap to snap.
44 yards rushing for him now on what was his 10th carry of the ball game. Brady now on first down.
Look at Tom Brady scrambling.
And he can't quite get there. Tackled down at the 1. Back-to-back 11-yard gains, and they've got another first down.
Man, defensively, that hurts. They got him out of his rhythm. They had him hemmed in, but somehow he was able to tuck it away and get away for a gain.
Now a play fake. Brady.
I got to change the damn running back. I changed the fullback route, but I forgot to change the damn running back's route.
With touchdown number 7 on the year. And the Browns have moved out in front. Well, they sucked the defense in with a play fake, went over the top.
And I know from past experience, when offenses do that, a lot of times the defense guys are screaming at them, run the ball, run the ball. The offense doesn't really care.
The Browns drive about to get started. And they fell behind early, but since then, 2 touchdowns and a 14-7 lead.
Yeah, they found the end zone on their first 2 drives, and even more so after the defense gave up the first lead. With these last 2 drives, obviously they inspired their D because they shut them down the last time out. They hope to continue that string.
Brady now on first down. And that one drops down, incomplete. Good coverage there, forced the ball free, and it's second down. Throwing again on 2nd and 10. Brady,
oh,
that is incomplete.
I just timed it. I just thought he was going to be there.
Defensively here at the outset of this drive, they forced a couple of incomplete passes, bring up a 3rd and 10. Don't be surprised to bring a little pressure on this snap.
Trying to see.
Snap comes at 1, and it's Brady. He's going to air one out. And that nearly intercepted.
I got to figure out something else to do with that formation with the pass. I wouldn't be surprised they let them come down and score real quick. Yep, caught it.
The Browns drive about to get started. And we'll see how they want to play this. Just a little over 20 seconds to go. They just do get the playoff as he'll look to throw. And here is a leaping catch. He pulled it in. The Browns will quickly use their 3rd and final timeout as they stop it with 19 seconds
I used
to
the
go
timeout
in
already?
half number 1.
Damn it. Fucking defense must have did that.
On 1st and 10, here's Brady. Got a man. It's Collins complete. And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30.
That was a nicely run slant route, and what the receiver's trying to do is make the defender think he's going upfield for a deeper route and then breaks it off, usually after about 3 to 4 steps, and cuts towards the middle of the field. And now what he's trying to do is use his body to keep the defender away from the football and give the quarterback a really nice target.
Throwing on first down is Brady. Another one caught by Collins. Got it inside the 10 at the 8. A good pickup, but it will come on what should be the final play.
Oh, wait, hold on. I thought I had one more timeout. I thought I had 2. Oh, crap, bro. See, oh, man. I thought I had 2 timeouts and I just used 1. I thought that's what they were saying. I'm looking at the damn Bengals got 1 timeout.
So
when the hell did we use our timeouts, bro?
14 apiece.
This game, yo.
As we send you down to Orlando, where Jonathan Coachman has our EA Sports halftime report. Coach.
Okay, all right, Brandon. Thank you very much. Hi again, everyone. Let's get you caught up with what's going on around the NFL. We are officially into the second half of the season. We begin with the Battle of the Purple. Minnesota squaring off against Baltimore. And they are seconds away from halftime, all tied in that one. From there, we'll head down to Charlotte to check on the Panthers at home at Bank of America Stadium, and they currently trail in that game against the visiting Patriots. Mac Jones has thrown a touchdown pass. Finally, let's get down to the Bayou. Check in on the Saints at home at the Caesars Superdome. And at this point, they trail the visiting Atlanta Falcons. The Falcons trying to hold on and claim victory. Meanwhile, in our game, no shortage of offense as each team has been able to move the ball effectively. Will the defenses show up in the second half? To find out, we give it back to our commentators, Brandon Gotten and Charles Davis.
Okay, Coach, thanks as always. This one's still anyone's game as we welcome you back for quarter number 3.
I pressed it before. Bro, I pressed it before, bro.
An even first half, all tied on the scoreboard. And we will not have a run back here as the second half starts with a touchback.
I need to turn my AC on. It's humid.
To throw is Brady. And that's going to be incomplete.
I thought he was going
tough to hold on to that one. It's second down.
I think he was going to drop back and
so
forth.
The incompletion, and now it's 2nd and 10, again from the 25-yard line.
Hey, let me just see if they go for this. They might actually just go for this. Because they playing everything else perfectly. One of these routes got to work.
It's Brady. He's got Mason complete.
Well, they didn't go for it.
9 yards, and that leaves him just short, so it'll be 3rd and less than a yard. Now Brady. Funches has it complete.
What was y'all defense player doing? That he was running all the way out. Where was he going?
I'll give the defensive guys a little bit of credit. They didn't let the deep ball beat them on that play, did they?
No, the drag, that guy can be your safety valve. We saw it right there.
Yeah, and it picked up a first down for them, too.
Again, they'll throw with Brady. It's caught by Funches. No gain there on the completion. 2nd and 10. Here's Brady to throw. Going for the deep ball.
Oh, I thought he was going to catch up to it. I ain't click on him.
Effort there, trying to take a
Damn.
shot, but it's third down. An important play right here, 3rd and 10.
And I would expect pressure here.
Brady down.
I hope I changed. I didn't. I didn't change Nico's route.
That's knocked down.
Damn it.
And incomplete. So a stop here defensive.
Damn, bro, you only 76 overall. You can't keep it inside the damn. That's probably why you were 76 overall.
So this offense will head back out there. They're in excellent field position after the fumble.
I'm gonna figure this out,
recovery.
bro. I did this to the wrong side. Too late.
Now after the fumble recovery, it's Brady. And that nearly their first pick
What am I
of the
not
game,
thinking about right, bro?
but it
What am I not
falls
thinking
down
about
to the
right?
ground,
What am I not thinking about
incomplete.
right? What am I not thinking
That was
about
nice
right?
work there defensively
What
to
am I
force
doing wrong?
incompletion. Now, even though this drive started in plus territory, they're still not in field goal range yet. So they can work towards another couple of stops and not allowing that turnover to hurt.
Something I'm not doing right.
Brady will try again on 2nd down.
Damn,
He
bro.
saw the linebacker there as that's batted down and incomplete.
Well, so far in this drive, they've done some good work. They force incompletions on 1st and 2nd down, bring up 3rd and 10. That brings up the big question. Do they bring pressure or do they play coverage on this down?
What? Come on. See, this is what I'm talking about, bro. Not recognizing damn button presses.
Now Brady. That's incomplete, but there is a
Shit just
flag
pissed me
down,
off,
so
bro.
hang on. A big call coming on 3rd down. Well, instead of 4th down after
I'm
the
just gonna run the ball,
incompletion,
bro.
it'll be 1st down, roughing the passer.
Coaches love their defenses to be aggressive, but they want them to be smart as well. Have to leave the quarterback alone at a certain point.
Out of the gun, a give to Evans. And he'll be out of
Just gonna run
bounds
the
about
ball.
a half to a full yard shy of the 5. 61 yards rushing for him now as he's run it 11 times. 2 big plays in succession. Not sure this D knows what hit him, but now they got to get ready. It's 1st and goal. They'll run here with Evans. And that'll get him halfway there as he takes it from the 6 to the 3-yard line.
What's the game doing?
Defensively, they must have been expecting a pass. They were in the dime look out there.
I think maybe they were deciding to go with speed on the field rather than bulk. I'm with you, a little bit surprising. They wanted people getting to the ball as fast as possible. The lighter, shiftier defensive backs allow you that opportunity.
Second down and goal. Brady. And this is caught. Touchdown, Cleveland. Devin Funches with his 2nd touchdown of the game, number 8 on the season. And the Browns have taken the lead.
I know we often laugh and sometimes we even exalt the guys who are great trash talkers and give us some really funny lines. But the bottom line...
Y'all had to give
the
them a damn
Browns
touchdown.
drive about to get started. Well, they just gave up the score to tie it. That's the bad news. The good news, plenty of time in this fourth quarter to try to grab that lead back. They'll begin on the ground with Evans. And he's going to get a good gain of 9 here up to the 34.
First play of the drive, let's give credit all around. Excellent blocking, but the guy carrying the ball, he was the finisher. A really nice run.
Evans gets it again on second down.
Come on, man.
They'll get it out near the 40.
Let me get to the safety.
Another carry for their leader and a good one. It's crunch time. They'll need him to continue to be productive in both the run and passing game in order for them to try and snatch a victory.
Brady. Over the middle, he gets it to Collins.
We just got to do it short.
A gain of 6.
We're going to throw the ball. We just got to throw it short.
One thing you're hoping for when you run drag routes, you're able to hit a receiver in stride, and he can pick up a lot of yardage after the catch. But in this situation, the defense was effective, able to stop him before he could get a good head of steam going.
On second down, a run with Evans. Pushing forward for 3 up to the 48.
I need to. We got to block him,
to keep
bro.
him short of that yellow line.
Yeah, defensively, all I'm thinking is that on that play, get me to third down. Get me into a position where I can make one more play and get my defense off the field.
They'll go again here with Evans. And he's got the first down yardage before being taken down at midfield.
But sometimes, Brandon, there's just not a secret to how things get done. He's been running well all game long, and they continue to rely on him in this key situation.
They told us they were going to rely on him. They have. He comes through there, a big third down conversion.
Use a little clock up.
From midfield, here's Brady. He'll complete this one to Collins. And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8. 2nd and 2. Ahead of the chains now, 2nd and 2.
You know what I should have tried doing? Too late now. I ain't going to switch it back. But since we on this side, I should have just moved him.
They'll run out of the gun with Evans. Evans has got the first
down and
then some. And he's
good. Keep that clock running.
At the 21-yard line. 104 yards rushing now for the NFL leader coming into this ball game.
Boy, where would these guys be without his performance on the ground? That puts him over 100 yards now for the afternoon, and I tell you, he seems to be getting stronger as the day goes along.
Now Evans.
They slowed him down, bro.
Getting about 6 out of that, as that's going to lead us to the 2-minute warning.
Now we run into the wide side so he don't go out of bounds.
So the Browns in possession of the football here as we get you reset. They face a 2nd down, but they are in field goal range. On 2nd down, it's Evans. And all the way down inside the 5 to the 4.
But they picked up a little bit of yardage there, and now, in this situation,
take a timeout.
Should be in no hurry to run a play really fast. Let the clock wind down.
A game-winning field goal would be a chip shot from here. Let's see how they play it on 1st and goal. From the gun, it's a run by Evans. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Browns touchdown. Chris Evans with touchdown number 20 on the year. And the Browns answer back with a touchdown of their own to break our tie and take the lead here in the 4th.
Hey, that score deserves our respect, deserves our excitement. But I'm looking at the clock, and I'm thinking, there's a long way to go in this one.
Ideally, they would have liked to milk them.
Let me see this. We're going to do this.
Extra point attempt to come here. And it's good. That makes it a 28-21 game. So that one a pretty time-consuming 10-play drive. And it was finished off by Chris Evans' touchdown run. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. Brandon Wilson to return.
Let's see how bad our defensive coordinator is.
And a good return as he'll be stopped.
Who's number 15?
Of the 30-yard line.
I think that's one of the backup linebackers.
And the Bengals down 28-21, 1:09 to play. Their long win streak in great peril as they come up 1st and 10.
They got a couple like Nigerians on their team. Why are y'all playing bump and run, bro?
Now Burrow connecting with Mixon, and they'll wind up getting this to the 37, gain of 9. And Burrow's
why are we playing this kind of defense? That's why. That's why the team's so bad.
Open man, that's C.J. Uzomah. And they bring him to the ground just shy of midfield. Burrow. He'll drop this one down.
Why aren't we playing 3-4 defense, bro?
Going to use the first of their
I say even shit. Only you have 2 defensive linemen. This is why they give us so many touchdowns. This is stupid as hell. The defensive coordinator is stupid as hell.
That is incomplete. So after the second down incompletion, they'll come up now against a 3rd and 6. Here's Burrow. Open man is Uzomah. The Bengals going to use this.
They only need the first down, so you should have had 2 linebackers just guarding right there. You could have had a couple defensive backs just playing zone at the first down line. Y'all playing too many damn people on the line, bro. It's stupid, man.
And Charles, you think about what this defense has had to prepare for. They're in for a battle. I mean, they're facing a team that is working on a 6-game winning streak.
And they playing bump and run.
When you think about
stupid.
It in those terms, but I think what they
defense coordinator is dumbass.
He lost the football. And this is picked up by the Browns.
Get your ass to the end zone, bro.
Down the numbers. There he goes.
Whoever the hell number 10. Oh, that's what's his name? That's the middle linebacker.
Defense has broken it open as they return it to the house for
Devin
6.
Bush.
This was a close game. They needed a little breathing room. Boy, they got it right there on that return for a touchdown.
Yeah, we would say
that looked like Tom Brady too.
Forget it. It was huge. Gave him a comfortable lead.
Jordan Lewis.
Extra point forthcoming. And he's been a busy man, 5 for 5 now as he knocks another one through to extend the lead. The scoop and score, always an exciting play in football, and we witnessed it there, grabbing it off the ground and then rumbling it into the end zone for 6. So here's the kickoff now as he'll get it again following that fumble return for a score. Now it's Wilson.
Who is number 6?
And it's a pretty good return here as he'll get this up to the 29.
I don't know Michigan players like that.
About to get going.
T2.
This is just an exercise
who was number 6 that played for Michigan?
Running a play here offensively?
I wouldn't, because now is not going to erase what's happened during the game. So after it's over, you're going to go to the film, find out where the game was really lost. But this is not a situation now where you're going to make up for anything.
We'll see what they do here. Charles, we saw a lot of points go up in this one. Certainly defensively, stuff that they can look at on film, don't you think?
No doubt about it. And they've got to go back and check where the errors are, how they're going to fix them, and continue to get better at what they do. But they also need a little adjustment with their confidence. To give up that many points, even if you win a game, that can hurt you.
So for Cleveland, the train just keeps rolling. 9-0 now to start this campaign. And they'll get another road test next week as they head to New England to take on the Patriots.